Medical gaslighting is unfortunately not uncommon. I know this because I've experienced it and my clients have experienced it. I recently went to a doctor's appointment and had one of the worst experiences I could have ever imagined. And it filled me with a deep frustration and sadness, as well as a deep desire to contemplate ways of recovery from a bad appointment with your doctor. Now, if you've clicked on this video, I'm willing to bet that something similar has happened to you or perhaps to a loved one. Today, we're going to go through several techniques to help and support you after experiences like this one. Hello and welcome or welcome back to Unwinding Minds. If you're new here, hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Rosie. I'm a chronically ill counsellor based in the UK who specialises in supporting disabled, neurodiverse and chronically ill people with managing their mental health. I also make these videos on the side as a supplement to offering counselling services, and that's to support everybody, including those who cannot access counselling with a professional like myself at the moment. It's important to state, however, that these videos really are not a substitute for counselling. They're only intended to support you with psychoeducation. A big thing that emerges when I speak to clients about these experiences is that the hardest part of a bad doctor's appointment isn't what happened in the room. No, the hardest part is usually the spiral of second-guessing yourself, replaying the conversation, wondering if you've over or underreacted or done something wrong to be so misunderstood, or feeling ashamed for not speaking up. It's also the loss of faith that medical professionals will always help you when you need help, and it can leave you with a feeling that you don't want to return in the future, even if you really do need help. When you leave feeling dismissed, unheard, unseen, or emotionally drained, that experience can linger far longer than the visit itself. In this video, we're going to focus on how to recover after a painful and invalidating medical encounter, so you can reconnect with your body, rebuild your confidence, and move forward from this difficult experience with your own well-being as the priority. I'd like to be very clear from the outset that I don't know exactly what you have experienced, but that your experiences really do matter. I think the most important thing for us to do, and you are free to disagree with me as always, is focus on looking after you and on honouring your feelings, to offer you a space where you can come down from the stress and perhaps comfort yourself. We're going to split this video off into several exercises, with the first being some deep relaxation techniques. To that aim, I'm going to ask you to find a comfortable position so that we can begin together. We're starting today with a gentle grounding and meditation exercise. If you really struggle with breath control because of your illness, that is okay. You can just take in my voice without following the breathing instructions. We're going to do 5 senses grounding and then move gently into some breathing patterns to stimulate the vagus nerve. That's the goal. It's okay if throughout your focus starts to drift. That's not unusual. When you notice that's happening, you can just come back to my voice. So the first thing I will do is ask you to just take in your surroundings. Look around you and find 5 things that you can see. They can be big or small, near or far. Notice their colours, their shapes, the way the light falls on them, the textures. Take your time. You can pause the video here to catch up. Next, bring your attention to your sense of touch. Notice 4 things that you can feel. Maybe it's the chair supporting you, your feet on the floor, the fabric against your skin, or the air on your face. Just gently name one in your mind and pause here if you need some time. Now we'll shift to your sense of hearing. Listen for 3 things that you can hear. They might be close by or far away. A hum, a voice, a breeze, your own breathing. Let the sounds come to you without judging them. Next, bring your awareness to your sense of smell. Notice 2 things that you can smell. If nothing stands out to you, that's okay. You might notice the air, your clothes, or simply take a slow breath in and see what's there. Finally, we'll focus on your sense of taste. Find one thing that you can taste. It might be something lingering from a drink or a meal, or just the natural taste of your mouth. Notice it without needing to change it. And finally, take one slow, deep breath in and let it out. Just let your focus bounce between the 5 things you looked at, the 4 things you touched, the 3 things you heard, the 2 things you can smell, and finally, the thing that you can taste. We can remind ourselves of these truths now. I am here. I'm safe in this moment. I matter. I choose to love myself after a difficult experience. Now that we're here, I'll invite you to loosen the jaw and your shoulders, or wherever you're holding in tension. Let's do some breathing together. We're going to control the breath to reassure our bodies that we are safe in this moment. We'll be breathing in for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6, with some gentle pauses in between to allow the breath to change directions. Let's do some breathing together. We're going to control the breath to reassure our bodies that we are safe in this moment. We'll be breathing in for 4 seconds and exhaling for 6 seconds, with some gentle pauses, just to allow the breath to change directions. So let's begin with a steady, slow rhythm. Breathe in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly exhale through your mouth for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do that again. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you breathe out, imagine releasing tension from your body. Just let your breath signal to your nervous system that you're safe, that you can soften and you can now let go. And we'll go through a few more rounds of that. If your mind wanders, that's okay. If you struggle to keep the count of the breath, that's all right too. Just gently bring your focus back to the breath when you notice it. Perhaps you can feel now how the longer exhale tells your body that you're safe right now, that it can relax. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you feel ready to, let your breath return to its natural pace. Take your time. Notice any small shifts. Maybe in your chest, your belly, your shoulders, or perhaps your thoughts. Now let your breath return to its natural pace. Notice any small shifts, maybe in your chest, your belly, shoulders, or your thoughts. And you can remind yourself of this. I'm allowed to rest. I'm allowed to take up space. I'm allowed to feel steady. And when you're ready, gently return your attention to the room. You can linger in this space of relaxation by pausing the video if you don't want to hear the other exercises. But I'm going to keep speaking now because there is more to be said. I want to encourage you to support yourself in a really concrete way. These kinds of medical experiences can leave you feeling disempowered and unseen, and practical actions may need to be taken, but the crucial thing is mental self-care. The memories and thoughts and analysing of bad doctor's appointments can keep pulling you back in, trying to figure out what went wrong, or just filling you with pain, sadness and anger. So I want to bring it back to you. Now that you've been through this, the priority is your well-being. You matter, so we can show you that care by disengaging with those thoughts as they come up. We'll do this by focusing on a mantra, such as, I am here. I'm here, and I'm with myself right now. Those things have happened and are behind me, and I'm choosing to be with myself here and now, and I'm choosing to look after myself. You can check in with your body at this point. Are you thirsty, hungry? Is there a need you can see to? If you're feeling unsettled, you can perhaps give yourself a big hug. I know that none of these things will mean that it didn't happen to you, but the priority is looking after yourself always. And the things we've spoken about today are just some of the pathways to doing that. If you've made it this far, please know that I'm very grateful to you. If this episode's resonated with you or helped you, take a second to like it, subscribe, share it with other people. You never know, you might actually end up helping somebody else as well. And if you are interested in working on a one-to-one basis with me, I do offer private counselling services. But also we make lots of videos on this channel about neurodivergence, mental health, chronic illness, all of that. And I am always really interested to see what other people want to see. So if you have thoughts, please put them in the comments section below. And as I said, you can check the description. You can work with me on a one-to-one basis for seeking out help with chronic illness, because I do offer private counselling. Thank you so much for watching this video, and take really good care.